things that you do. Um, okay. So, um, I wanted to show you guys just like how to like practically put this into action with your day to day. Cause I know for me, a lot of times, like before I did this, I felt like I was like, I don't know where my day went. Like I did a bunch of things, but I don't really feel accomplished because I didn't do the things that were on my to-do list and or I didn't do all of them. And like I felt like my family wasn't getting enough, my business wasn't getting enough. I felt like every area was just it was just kind of chaotic and all over the place. And I was like, I'm like, how do I plan my days? So she had me start with the test. Nope, not right now. Sorry, like locked myself in the car. Okay. So she had me start with the test and I took the test and it was usually eye-opening for me. I'm like, okay, yes, these are things that are valuable to me. And these are things that are on my planner on pretty much a regular basis anyways. And so when she sat down and showed me how she set up her days, it made a lot of sense. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to flip my camera around. So I'm going to show you my planner. Probably won't be able to read my handwriting, so I apologize for that. Um, but here, here today, as you can school and work, and then the extra chores, and then tonight's call. So, and as you can see, like I have some things labeled as far as a time. Like I'm definitely waking up at 4:30, so I can read my Bible at 5. And usually we eat dinner around the same time, and then like the call is at the same time. But I don't put times on everything. So one of the things that she had talked about and was really helpful for me was just there are certain things, especially like I don't know, everyone's probably not in the same boat as I am. You're schooling like 3 kids and taking care of exact time on everything. And if you're a mom, you understand this, like it's not gonna happen. Like you can try, but like it just causes more stress than anything else. And so I think like giving yourself some grace in that if you have a need to do a diaper change or someone has an emergency, like yes, it's going to throw you off a little bit and that's okay. It's just a matter of in like this is my general flow of my day and like we go from this to this to this and like your priorities are pretty much in alignment with what's on your planner. So I'm going to show you my planner again. Oops, hold on. So I have a different color for each thing. So green is certainty, which is work. And then so I can look on today and say, okay, well, I am going to be doing work things at least 3 times today. I usually do some stuff at night too, like as my husband's watching TV. And then as far as like family goes, it's in pink. So family is like not as much today. It's more work and less family, and that's okay because every day is different. And then these are like household chores. So household chores are something we like can't get rid of. So they're going to be on your planner no matter what. They may not be a value, but it's part of life, right? And then a health is one of mine as well. So these are all like health related things like the food that we eat and then like my workouts. And so I can see like that is an active like playing an active role. So one of my sorry, hold on. One of my what is it called? Values is like a non-tangible value. And so it doesn't really like show up in my planner. But it's like a side product of how I plan my days and what I spend my time on. So what I did was I got myself some pretty highlighters and just picked out the colors. And so each one has a different, this is what it represents. So this is how, and I just like wrote, well, color goes to what. And then, so I just have like brown, pink, green, blue, I just picked colors that I thought were pretty and aesthetically pleasing and just threw them together. But it really helps. I would show you my other planner, but my daughter burnt it. She put it on my new planner, and it doesn't have, this is like my first day in it. So, but if you look at like a whole week, you can see the flow. Like some is more pink and some is more green and some is more brown. And it's just different each day. And that's okay. And so what I do is every night before I go to bed, I sit down and write out everything that I'm doing the next day. Just so I know going into it, okay, where's my time going to be spent? And I don't feel guilty about it because I already know it's coming and I can make adjustments. It also helps me be realistic about what I can get accomplished, like household wise, because I feel like before I just put on like all the things I know I need to do, but it's not realistic. Like, I'm not going to mop the floor and clean all the bathrooms in one day. Not going to happen. So, even without working, I think like it's been helpful too for that with just being realistic and like granting yourself grace. And things like that. But I think, like Katie said, the book study that we're doing, there's still time to hop in on that. Like we're taking a different approach and just doing it through Voxer instead of doing phone calls. So it's more like as you go and as you read. And but that book talks about how to be productive and viewing each 12 weeks as a year instead of like your whole year as your year. Because if you viewed like 3 months, basically 12 weeks as a year, you're going to get way more accomplished and your brain isn't going to tell you like, oh, you have time. Oh, you have time. You can put it off. You can put it off. Um, so that's kind of what that book is about, but he's really helpful because he puts in practical steps and things that you journal in the book as well. So it's really helpful. Like Sybil is banging on the car door. So, um, anyways, but that's pretty much all I was going to share. I know I was like really fast, but does anyone have any questions about anything at all? Like, hopefully I explained it well. I don't know. Is anyone putting stuff in the chat? Probably not. Okay, no, I don't see anything. Yeah, but I think that's pretty much like all that I have, Katie. I know it's only 10 minutes in, but
Does anyone not know what the book study is or have any questions about Voxer? I was not familiar with that when I
yeah.
downloaded it. And basically, instead of being able to like in Messenger be able to send tons of voice messages that are super long, I'm pretty sure Kayla, you were saying that it's like shorter, only allowed. So like it's not going to be. We're not on a Zoom each week talking about the book study. It's going to be just in the chat. You can do a quick recap. Hey, I read chapter 1. Here were some of my takeaways. And then it was just like, pop in, pop out. You can be reading each chapter and even like read it as fast as you want and go through it if you wanted to do that. But it's just really chill and I'm excited about it. So if you haven't got your book, it's only a couple bucks on eBay. So it's like $6
Yeah.
or so. Yeah. Any other questions from anybody or comments? Kayla, did you just have like a TJ Maxx calendar, or like do you have a printed off from just a print off calendar, or what did you use? It was kind of skipping a little bit on my side, so I wasn't seeing it as like
So,
as
oh, yeah. So I'll show you. I actually have a happy planner. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, so this is like a happy planner. And I got the big guy. And so it's just like, so this is a vertical layout. And so I like it because it's like morning, afternoon, and evening, and I can write it all in. I've tried so many different planners, and this is the only one that seems to work for me. And then later on, so this is a 2026, and I added some in there, but it also has like places to put like reflecting on highlights and memories in different sections, and then your goals. And then if like this is what I'm excited about is it has like your top 5, your house chores, things you need to buy, due dates, and then meal plans for the week, and then a note section. And then so this is what it looks like. So it is going to be a little bit smaller, but I think I'll be able to still like get, I don't necessarily need to write everything down, but especially since the meal plans will be over here, I don't necessarily need to put them in here. So, but I like the vertical. I like reading things like this, and they're like right next to each other. And so I can see like overall the whole week, like how my week's going to go. And so, yeah, so I really like it. And they're pretty cheap. They're not super expensive. I mean, I think they're like $20 to $30. I've seen planners for like $60 and $70. So I'm like, this isn't that bad to me. But
Okay, and I was just going to show you because I happen to have mine. If anyone's looking for one and wants it super cheap, I think we've shared it in the chat. I think it was Leanne Britton that shared it, but it's like a hour by hour, and
oh yeah.
like you can literally from 5:30 in the morning till 10:30 at night, you can like schedule out by the half hour, or yeah, by the half hour, and then there's like top 3 work priorities, work to-do list, personal priorities, personal to-do list, and it's just like sheets after sheet. The whole thing is just the same thing kind of over and over. But there's so many ways, like we don't have any excuses. You can do it on your phone. My husband likes to do all digital. I do not like to be on my phone for my calendar. I like written. But like don't let that hold you back. This is a great way for you to get your life on paper and know what you have coming, brain dump so you don't have to stress about it. And I'm just really excited to see how the last 90 days of the month can or the year can go, getting a little more organized. So thank you again, Kayla. I don't see any other comments. So we're going to wrap it up.
I have a
And
question real quick.
oh, go for it.
I was struggling to figure out how to talk and see you guys at the same time, so sorry, but I got my book study book, but I don't know what is Voxer or how do I download it? Is this just in the Apple App Store?
Yeah. So I can actually send the link directly to our group. I'll drop it in the chat right after this call. So you can just join
Okay.
from that link. But yeah, so it is an app. It's like an orange app. It's got like a walkie-talkie. So it's like a walkie-talkie style app. You like hold the button down to talk. And so that's kind of why, like Katie was saying, like it does. I mean, unless you can hold the button for like 10 minutes, you probably won't be leaving super long messages, but it's like just enough time to like share thoughts and like we can all listen and have like an ongoing conversation about it. So I'm actually going to read my first chapter tonight. So I'll kick us off, but yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Kayla, there was a question just now. It was, can you explain how your intangible values guide your daily actions?
Yeah, so that's a good question. So I think like one of mine before was certainty. And like I said, like so certainty. Like, so Lisa, my coach, was just asking like probing questions and like, okay, so like what brings certainty in your life? And I'm like, well, like a consistent income. And like, honestly, I did not have a consistent income with any other network marketing company like before Plexus. So for me, like, it's not like the exact number every month, but I have like a general ballpark idea. And so it has been really helpful with just like that brings a level of certainty. And so I kind of just like went with that. And then let me see real quick what my other ones were. Financial stability, health. Okay, so one of mine was acceptance. And so like that one is not really going to play a role in how you plan out your day. And so like that one is just like I always feel like an outsider, so feeling accepted by other people, like I it's valuable to me. So that's just me personally. So I think like we all are going to have something that's like intangible. It's something that's still like um um a value necessarily going to directly like reflect in our planner and like how we do our day to day. Some of them are in like financial stability, like that just kind of like the values kind of help give you a baseline. And I think one thing to do too is just like so write it all down and then ask yourself like why is financial stability important to you, and where does that come from? Like why is like faith important to you and where does that come from? And then like that will help guide you as far as like, okay, like yeah, these are important to me. And when you're doing things that are important to you, like you feel accomplished at the end of the day and you feel like you did what you're supposed to do, and you don't feel like you wasted the day away. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. I know it's kind of like a weird way to answer it, but That's the best I can do.
All right. Anyone else real quick before we hop off? All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing, Kayla. I really appreciate it. And yes, check out the link for the Voxer if you're going to do the book study. And we'll see you all next week. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.